I'm Toby. I sing and play guitar in the band Emery.
Joel Green, and I play bass in the band.
We formed Emery, and then being in South Carolina, the scene was kind of tough for us to get started in, so we said let's move somewhere. So we moved to Seattle, about as far away from South Carolina as you could get. I went to college and got my degree in elementary education, and one of my students, you're not supposed to have favorites, but one of my kids that I love just so much, he's such an awesome person, his name was Emery, and I always loved his name. We looked up the meaning behind Emery, and it was a dark stone used to polish diamonds. Maybe our lives aren't perfect, but maybe with our message and with the message of Jesus, I guess, we can make others shine. Yeah, we used to, we made raps before. We wrote raps in high school to just say no to drugs and tobacco. We rap sometimes in the band by ourselves, but we don't proclaim to be too good at rappers. Well, I would say that our motivation behind the band is to definitely live a positive life and to try and change ourselves and maybe help change the world to love more. A lot of times people believe one thing and somebody believes another, but that does not mean you can't be friends. Friendship and love at all costs, basically, is what we try to let our message be.
Yeah, I think to add to that, just a general sense of compassion. You know, to have compassion and love one another is the most important thing, because if that happens, the world would be a way better place.
Well, honestly, after reading some of the literature, it definitely opened my eyes more. Like, I guess the biggest thing, I guess, is I definitely don't approve of animal cruelty. Also, I think one of the other things is a lot of the vegetarian or vegan alternatives. Like, I was very surprised at some of the things that I've seen. But I definitely would say I would totally support spaying and neutering your animals. I definitely see overpopulation all the time. It really breaks my heart.
I don't know. I never even really thought about animal rights. It wasn't even, I guess, to be honest, like even an issue with me. It was just, you know, I would eat steaks or chicken or whatever and not even, you know, care or think about, you know, the way the animals have been treated. Just last night, I watched this video, the what was it called, Meat Your Meat?
Yeah.
It was shocking just to see, you know, that real, true way that animals are actually, you know, treated. That it's like a product, you know, they go down the assembly line and it's just really heartbreaking to just see it. It's really opened my eyes a lot, just you guys being on tour with us and stuff, like, you know, reading all the literature and watching the videos and stuff. And I decided just to flip through it and read it, and because you know, I wanted to check in to read up on like the nutritional aspects of vegetarianism. I decided, you know, I'll give it a try, you know, see what it's all about. You know, I started that afternoon, and then that night we played in Dallas, and we stayed with our guitar player Matt's cousin. You know, we woke up the next morning, and I was like one of the first ones to get up, so I was walking through the house, and walked back in the kitchen, and she's like cooking eggs and sausages and ham and bacon and just all this stuff. And she was like, "Yeah, I heard you guys are all on the Atkins diet." And I was like, "Well, actually, you know, just yesterday I decided to try being a vegetarian." And so I thought about it. I was like, "Well, you know, I'll eat a good breakfast, you know, sausage, whatever." And then I thought to myself, I was like, well, if I started yesterday and then actually eat meat today and try to start tomorrow, then I've already failed in what it is that I actually wanted to try. I feel as good as I have before. I mean, I haven't been tired or hungry or anything like that. I just feel really good. Try to have compassion, you know, for fellow humans, for animals, you know, for everything that God made. Because I think in the end, that's the thing that's really gonna you know, be what makes the world, you know, okay. Like, just have compassion for one another, treat everyone with respect.